Hey guys, welcome back to Amy's Kitchen at Chef for One Day. And today I am making something I want to explain real quick to you. It's called Jerry's Appetizers. And what this was a dish that I did in Texas when I did catering. And I did during the holidays. And a friend of mine, Jerry, who owned his own business, used to, have me cater for him, for his employees. And I used to fix him just the jalapeno poppers, and he was bored with it. He said, come on Amy, you can do better than that. So I started adding more and more ingredients, and this is what actually became Jerry's Appetizers. And at the point that we did a TV show in Texas on cooking for a year and a half, this was actually the first recipe we ever used. And so I'm going to start showing you how we're going to make it. It involves very basic ingredients that you probably have in your home, and they're not very expensive. We need some cream cheese. You can use regular plain cream cheese, or in this case we're going to mix it with chive and onions.
Put it down
cream
a little
cheese.
more. There you go.
And you can mix these two together, give more flavor if you want. This is kind of an estimation. I can give you the amounts, but it won't do much good because you may not want so much. It depends on how much you want to put in it. So anyways, cream cheese, usually at least one block or one of these containers if you want to use the whole container. Okay, so we have that. We have some seasonings we're going to put into our cream cheese. This is Chichen seasoning. You can also just use poultry seasoning. We have some pepper. We have some cayenne and chili powder mixed, and some salt. And then we have some brown sugar. And we're going to add these seasonings, by the way, all these 4 seasonings, if you can see them, will be added to, these seasonings will be added to the cream cheese mixture, which is what we're going to do next. And then we have peppers, and I have, you see that okay? Bell peppers, jalapenos. What are you doing? Okay, sorry, Steve's trying to help.
Raise it up.
We didn't raise it up.
There, right there. You can see
okay.
it.
We have poblanos that are cut. We have jalapenos that are cut. And we have bell peppers that are cut. Okay? I'm going to stop saying okay.
Okay.
And then we have on a separate board, because you don't want to contaminate everything in your kitchen, we have sliced chicken. So it's just a chicken breast put into slices and then chunked to pieces. Okay? I'll stop saying okay.
What do you mean by chunked? Don't you mean chopped?
No, well, no, not chopped. That's different. Chunks or squares.
Okay.
So anyways, and then optional, and I like to add it because we love garlic, is we're going to add a little bit of garlic to our cream cheese mixture. And you can also take the chicken, and if you want to, coat the chicken with the poultry seasoning or the Chichen, which I will probably do. I think I'm saying that right. I never was good at that. Okay, oh, and bacon, I'm sorry. You want to get the cheapest bacon you can, the thinnest bacon you can, because you want it to crisp up in the oven. So, you don't want to use real thick, expensive bacon in this recipe. The cheapest bacon you have is what you will use. Also, just to note, normally I would put, from the jalapenos here, I would save the seeds, and I would add the seeds to the cream cheese also. But in this case, since it's for my boys, we're not going to do that because they don't like the heat from the seeds. I did another video previous to this one that I'm uploading on everything you want to know about peppers, and that'll explain that more. Okay, so now we're just going to take the cream cheese into the bowl. And I have quite a bit of peppers. I still have some in the back here. So I'm going to add this cream cheese with this cream cheese that I have left, because it has chives in it. Check to make sure you can see what I'm doing. And then we're going to go ahead and add our pepper. It's about a teaspoon of pepper. I think I'm going to add half a teaspoon of that. Another teaspoon, we're going to add about half of that. And then the chili powder we're going to put into the brown sugar. I hope I mentioned that earlier. And this is to taste. The cayenne pepper and the chili pepper, if you want more, add more. If you want less, add less. It's kind of on your heat. The chili pepper gives it a smokiness though, and so that makes it have a lot of really deep flavor. The poblano peppers I love in this recipe, doing the poblanos, because they also have a very smoky flavor, which I prefer really over the jalapeno heat. So anyways, you'd have to watch the other video for that one, for all that explained. So we're just going to mix this up. And then, while I have that mixed now, I'm just going to take the bacon, carefully move that out of the way so I don't have the chicken to contaminate anything. I'm just going to take the bacon and I'm going to cut it in half. Okay guys, I almost forgot to add this seasoning. I'm just going to add 1 packet to the cream cheese, and I'm going to go ahead and coat the other. It's an orange color. You really want to watch your hands. If you don't want orange hands, you want to not really handle it a whole lot, because it will turn your hands orange. But the flavor of it with chicken is better, I think, than poultry. And you find it, by the way, in the international aisle or the Spanish cuisine. And it will turn your cream cheese orange, but no one's going to be able to see it, so don't worry about it. And optional on this one, also I forgot because I did say this, optional is the garlic. Trying to make sure I'm showing you this. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. By the way, I have done this recipe where I have stuffed a chicken, not a chicken with it, chicken breast, cut it open, and put the cream cheese mixture on the inside of it, and then added the pepper on the outside, the sliced peppers to the outside, and then wrapped it with the bacon. So you'll see in a minute. Well, we're not going to do that, but you'll see how this looks in a minute. Alright guys, be right back. Oh, here's my sliced bacon, by the way, just to show you that. Oh, real quick, I might as well go ahead. This chili powder and cayenne pepper, use about, well, use to your discretion. This is about 2 loosely packed cups of brown sugar, and it's got, that was about 2 tablespoons of each one of the cayenne and the chili powder. So I'm going to add this in. Okay, so that's all I'm doing right now. And now, actually, well, let me season the chicken real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, using one hand, do this. So I only have to wash one hand. I'm going to pour in this seasoning. I'm going to show you what it does to your hand. And mix it around with just one hand so I can use the other hand to touch the camera and not worry about contamination. So put the hand on your hip or behind your back or somewhere so you don't try to help yourself with it. Let's see how it turns it. That's your hands when you're done. So that's what I want to show you. Now my clean hand, I can turn off the camera and wash my hands so they'll be clean. Alright, so now we have our plate of peppers that I already showed you. I'm going to go ahead and start with the milder peppers first, because once I start touching the jalapenos, then then I'm going to contaminate. Even though they're kind of mixed and the little bit of heat is going to transfer, we still want to kind of be careful. Also, after you touch your jalapenos, before you touch your jalapenos, spray your hands with spray oil, and that'll help keep the oil from sticking to your skin. Also, put your hands into 1 part solution of bleach to 5 parts of water real quick. Just dip them in real quick and then wash them with soap and water, and that will help get the heat off your hands. So I'm going to start with the poblanos first, okay? And all I'm going to do is right here I have my cheese mixture, my cream cheese mixture, and I'm going to put some on to here, just like this. And then again, using only the left hand to touch the chicken, I'm going to do that. Well, we're going to end up touching everything, but that's okay, because it's all going to get cooked. And I'm going to use all these ingredients, so there's not going to be a cross-contamination. Sorry, Steve's moving it. And then you're going to take half a piece of bacon, and you're going to wrap it around. Now, you can put a toothpick in it if you want.
There you go.
You can put a toothpick in it to hold all this together, but there's not really much of a need. And then you're going to take it and put it into your brown sugar and chili pepper and cayenne mixture real good.
And drench it in there.
And see, when the bacon cooks, you want a rack. Let me show you the rack. Can you move it a little bit?
There you go.
The rack, you want it up on a rack on a sheet pan. I would tell you to put foil underneath it, so because the grease from the bacon can drip down, so it doesn't sit in its own grease. And so we're going to continue to do that with each one of these. The bell pepper, same. You just cut them into little chunk pieces like this. Put some more mixture on it. Put another piece of this on it, chicken on it. And then you're going to take your bacon, wrap it around.
And enjoy it when it's done cooking.
Yes. Oh, preheat your oven to 375 and you will cook it in there for about 35 to 40 minutes. Until when you cut one open, the meat on the inside will be white. So you're just going to continue to do this with all the different peppers. And I'll show you what it looks like before it goes in the oven in just a minute. Stevie's going to turn off the camera because my hands are chickeny.
Okay, bye. Wait, are you ready?
We're not going by, we're going to come back. Just a minute.
Okay, are you ready to turn it off?
Yes, turn it off.
Okay, be right back.
Okay, final product, guys, for the first batch. I still have the jalapenos to do. You can see these. I've got them rolled. These are a little bit bigger done than what I would do for a catering service for proportion size, but I'm feeding the boys. This is one of their favorite appetizers, so that's why they're bigger than they should be. But anyways, I'm going to get started on the jalapenos, and I'm going to go ahead and stick this into the 375-degree oven for 35-40 minutes, and then we'll see what comes out. Oops. Okay, guys, this is the finished first pan out that I'm just going to show you, and back in a minute. Alright, here we are with our plate of Jerry's appetizers. This is just cream cheese with peppers and chicken wrapped in bacon, dredged through brown sugar and chili powder and cayenne pepper. Here is Stevie. We'll see. Oh, he's yawning.
What?
You need some sleep, dude. Okay, try one. Let him try one. See what he thinks. Eat it. Good? Alright, so we got a thumbs up. I already tasted one. It is very good. So there you go. Jerry's Appetizers. Hope you guys enjoy. Live, love, and eat.
Don't
Bye.
forget it.